Newly elected Tshwane Mayor Cilliers Brink hopes to hit the ground running in a bid to change the metro's financial fortunes. It was a second time lucky for Brink, who had initially lost out to the discredited Modimowabarwa. His appointment comes after weeks of uncertainty in the metro. Let's discuss the developments further now. We're joined by local government expert Professor Modimowabarwa Kanyane from the University of Venda. Thank you very much, Prof, for your time here on eNCA. Your thoughts around the fact that it's taken the city of Tshwane this long to find a mayor? Will we actually even see stability in the capital?
Well, thank you very much, and good afternoon to everyone. And the question that you are posing is actually what the public is waiting to see. But the governance issues and the embezzlement, dating even back from 2016, when we see coalition coming into place, it's guaranteed that the stability is not going to be an easy right now.
Of course, and we can all see that. All right. In terms of the funds in municipalities, not just the city of Tshwane, this was one of the problems that saw Randall Williams, the motions of no confidence that he was threatened with for a couple of months before he decided that he wants to step down, etc. Municipalities in South Africa, do you think that they are deteriorating, and could this be because of coalition partnerships? Because we know that municipalities have had, issues with funds that they have to take back to Treasury because they are underspending or overspending, some of them being put under administration, etc., from the Northwest to the Free State and even Mfuleni here in Gauteng. But do you think that the situation is worsening now, and could it be because of coalition partnerships?
The situation has ever been like that, because if you make even reference to the Auditor General of South Africa, even prior coalitions, which I have just put a stick on the 2016, but prior even 2016, the municipal landscape or the local government landscape has been a very, tardy situation, more importantly, of issues of service delivery. But coalition has even made it worse because coalition, of course, it's a good thing to have it, but it has its own downside as well. And where we are, the level of the maturity level to handle coalition is bringing some embezzlement, and it is even worsening the municipalities, as you have rightly pointed, that it is also a multiplier in the challenges of local government.
And SALGA, what's their role, especially with coalition governments? I mean, if you remember, Prof, I think back in 2018, the DA had said that it would pull out, as a member of SALGA in the municipalities that they run, because they felt there was bias against them when it came to what SALGA does with municipalities that are run, for instance, by the ANC. So, but what is their role right now with coalition governments and to ensure that municipalities are working better, especially when it comes to finances?
Yeah, SALGA has been working in the background, to provide some tools. I know in one of the projects that I've done with SALGA, they are particularly not necessarily an institution for a particular party, but they are supposed to be the custodian of all these municipalities. And they have been, for example, there's a municipal charter or the local government charter. They've also been trying to bring some kind of tools like local government service standards. But those are things that need to be tested so that they also bring the stability. We have also been hearing more talks about professionalizing local government. But to me, these are then reduced into kind of some buzzwords, which I think we need to be very aggressive to get the municipality right. But we also cannot say that all the municipalities Of course, they face their own challenges. They are best practices, let me put it this way. But the role of SALGA in the whole scheme of things should be seen to be playing a critical role in the forefront.
Now, last year, the Auditor General said only 16% of the 257 municipalities got a clean audit. That obviously is very concerning because 16% is a very low number. So maybe there should also be some legislation that goes all the way to Parliament and is urgently approved when it comes to especially coalition governments in local municipalities, because otherwise you see situations like what we see in municipalities in Gauteng and your Nelson Mandela Bay, where residents are expected to go on for weeks without services because politicians won't decide who becomes the mayor.
You are rightly put, because where we are with this coalition is more like we have also, is there in the public domain, that it's a marriage of convenience. The regulatory framework around it is still not yet developed. But at the same time, parties are even talking about romantic relationships. Those are the things that really pull us this way, because when political parties are locked into this quagmire, the victims of this quagmire is the communities which have suffered a lot of inequalities, have suffered a lot of service delivery. And as I said, this is a multiplier that disrupt even the municipality. The city of Tshwane is a case in point, but also, as you can able to see, that it's a game of winning their own constituencies, let me put it this way, but it's not, but at the expense of the communities.
Yeah, and that is definitely...
So I do agree that a regulatory framework is critical.
Definitely, Prof, and I agree with you as well. Thank you so much for speaking to us, just to assist us with the instabilities that we've seen in different municipalities. Professor Modimowabarwa Kanyane speaking to us there from the University of Venda.